From Amateur Radio Newsline Report number 1977, these are the Ham Nation headlines for Wednesday, September 23, 2015. California hams are on the scene of more wildfires. As California continues to struggle with emergency conditions from the Butte wildfire, Aries and Racy's volunteers were called out this past week to establish communications in support of Amador County's Red Cross shelter. The hams operated the station there around the clock for 120 hours through September 14th until roads reopened. Aries Racy's volunteers were also providing support for shelter communications in Calaveras County and ARRL's San Joaquin Valley section. The Butte fire, affecting more than 71,000 acres, was only 30% contained as of the middle of the week. Radio amateurs were also standing ready to assist in the Lake and Napa County areas affected by the Valley Fire west of Sacramento. Charlie Porter, N6JOA, has been coordinating amateurs at the University of California, Davis to gather up veterinary supplies for livestock and domestic animals being evacuated. It's a big week on the East Coast as Pope Francis prepares for his historic first visit to the United States. Amateur Radio will play a big part in celebrating the occasion, as we hear from Amateur Radio Newsline's Mark Abramovich in T3V.
Pope Francis will visit Washington, D.C., New York, and Philadelphia. Special call signs will hit the ham bands beginning September 22nd through the 27th, the time Pope Francis is in the country. Jim Nitzberg, WX3B, says the event has generated quite a bit of attention.
Most of us have been involved in other special events that weren't nearly as significant or as special. There's been an unprecedented amount of attention that this event has drawn in the non-radio world, and there's been a lot of attention before it gets going in the radio world.
And Nitzberg says expectations for the special event operations are high.
We're expecting to make probably somewhere between 20 and 50,000 contacts among us in the period of time that we're active, among about 40 different amateur radio operators.
Ron Sigismonti, N3RS, has the rundown of call signs that will be used.
In the D.C. area, there'll be K3P. That's going to be used by the D.C. and Maryland operators down in that area. N4P by those that are in Northern Virginia. Up in the New York City area, K2P will be used. It will also be used for southern New Jersey. And the Frankfurt Radio Club has a call sign W3FRC and will be working W3FRC portable WMF, which is standing for the World Meeting of Families.
And Sigismonti says one more group will be on the air from the Philadelphia area during the Pope's visit on the weekend, the Holmesburg Amateur Radio Club.
In the Holmesburg area, WM3PEN will be on just the last 2 days of the event.
For more on the Papal Special event, look up the K3P page on QRZ.com. Another hugely popular event just wrapped up, the annual Route 66 On the Air. Christian Kudnick, K0STH, tried his luck at the pile-ups and has this report.
Route 66 on the Air is a special event that's in its 16th year. The event has been growing every year. In 2011, the event had over 25,000 contacts. In 2014, Route 66 on the Air had over 46,000 contacts. Being new to HF, I'm going to get in the game.
Here's it. Kilo 9,
Whiskey 6, Zulu, Quebec.
Kilo Delta 8, Papa Juliet, Papa.
Kilo Charlie 4,
November,
Alpha, Papa.
Okay, let's try again.
Whiskey 6, Papa, QRZ.
Kilo 0, Sierra Tango Hotel.
Alpha Delta K0STH, Kilo 0, Sierra Tango, Juliet Hotel, I believe. Go ahead.
Roger, Roger. Kilo 0, Sierra Tango Hotel got you at a 5-7 coming into the state of Missouri. QSL?
Hello, Steve, or Christian. How you doing there? Yeah, also 5-9 down here in St. Louis. So, name here is Jim, and how you doing tonight there?
Doing great. Thanks for taking the call. Appreciate it. You got a great pile-up going on.
Thank you. Thanks for the contact. Appreciate it. You're in the logbook, buddy.
Gotcha. A word of caution. This event, like many other special events, is addictive. In St. Louis, along historic Route 66, I'm Christian Kudnick, K0STH, for Amateur Radio Newsline.
Did you get a clean sweep? Me neither. But, of course, the fun was in the chase, right? And that's all from the Amateur Radio Newsline, your independent source for amateur radio news for over 37 years and counting at www.arnewsline.org. With Mark Abramovich, NT3V, Christian Kudnick, K0STH, and Karen Eve Murray, KD2GUT, at the news desk in New York, I'm Don Wellbanks, AE5DW. 73. We'll see you next time here on Ham Nation.